Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see AI-powered personalized diet and workout plan to transform your body. So let's suppose I'm a dietitian and a trainer and I'm receiving many queries from my clients on my WhatsApp. I was manually replying to all of the queries and this was consuming a lot of my time, and that's why I've completely automated this entire process using Pabbly Chatflow. So with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, I have created an AI agent, and whenever a user sends me any message, the reply is automatically sent to them based on the query which they have sent to me. Now, if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. So welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I have created this AI agent for my business, and it has automated all my WhatsApp conversation. So we are going to test this AI agent once, which I have created just now, whether it is working fine or not. And I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a message. So if I receive the reply, then this is going to show us the AI agent which I've created using Pabbly Chatflow is working fine. Here, let's wait for the reply. And here it has sent me to target belly fat effectively. A combination of cardio and strength training is ideal, and it has sent me a very detailed message. Here my question was best exercise for belly fat. I'm going to ask another question, why am I not losing weight? So I'll send this message. Let's wait for the reply. And here it has sent me another message. There can be several reasons why you are not losing weight. So these are the reasons, and if I extend this message, you can see it has provided a very detailed message to me. So this is how this AI agent is working. And now if you also want to learn how you can create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. So we are going to learn how we can create an AI agent which is going to automate all my WhatsApp conversation for my business using Pabbly Chatflow. So first we have to visit Pabbly Chatflow. To visit Pabbly Chatflow, you simply need to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Chatflow account. But before we sign in, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly Chatflow. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 credits free on monthly basis. So try these 100 credits first and see if it fits your business. And whenever you feel ready to upgrade, remember the code SHUBPC, which is going to help you get discounts on your Pabbly purchase. So as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Chatflow, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard. I can see the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add your WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number. You can use this WhatsApp Connect, which is a preferred method, or you can use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow account. Now we have provided a video in the description. If you want to learn the step-by-step process, you can check that video in the description. On the left-hand side, you can see all these features: inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcasts, and so on. The detailed video of these features are available in the description. You can check that out also. Now to create an AI agent, on the left hand side we have this option of AI assistant. We have to open this. Here I have landed towards this page AI assistant. You can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. This active AI assistant is active on some chat. To create a new AI assistant, you simply need to click on this add AI assistant. You have to name this. So I have named this as AI powered personalized diet and workout plan, and then I'm simply going to click on this add AI assistant. It has taken me towards this page. Now from here, we are going to start creating this AI assistant. On the top, you can see 4 options which we are going to fill in here. AI instructions, knowledge source, assistant interface, and the styling. The first one is AI instruction. So in the instruction, I have to select the instruction type. If I select this as AI agent, the instructions are automatically added. You can add and enhance these instructions according to your choice and preference. Next, we have this AI configuration. So over here, it is written, the first one is temperature. Set how creative the AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. So if I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how the AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.7. The AI to use will be OpenAI and the model will be GPT-4o mini. Now I'm going to enter this API key to build the connection. I have the paid account and I'm using that. It is necessary to have a paid account using which you can use this AI agent. Now over here we need to enter this API key. To get this API key, a hyperlink is provided to me in the help desk which I'm going to open, and it will take me towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new key, I simply need to click on this create new secret key. First I have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project, the permissions will be all, and then I simply need to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to me which I need to copy and simply paste that over here. Now here, as I have already an existing key, I'm simply going to click on this connect, and here OpenAI key saved successfully. So now moving on towards the next step, we have this AI assistant settings. If you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you have to toggle on these buttons and then you have to enter the message. Your messages will start displaying. I'm going to keep it off. We have the stop keyword. So if the customer want to stop getting the replies from the AI, they can simply enter any keyword and then they are not going to get the reply. I'm going to enter the stop keyword in this manner, writing the keyword and then pressing enter, and in this manner we have added this stop keyword. You can enter the stop keyword according to your choice and preference, and you can add multiple stop keywords also as written in this help desk. If you want, you can toggle on this retry attempt, and if the AI fails to answer, they get the retry attempt using which they can answer the queries again. It says specify the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant failed to respond. Valid range is 1 to 10. So if you want, you can increase or decrease the retry attempts. I'm going to toggle this off. We have this fallback message. So if the API is not responding, the AI agent will not be able to send the exact messages, or the case of which this fallback message will be sent. I'm here to assist with questions related to company information or support. If you have any question about a service or need assistance with something specific, feel free to ask. You can enhance this fallback message according to your choice and preference. You can add the contact details or any other detail of your company so that the customers or the users can reach you out if their query is not resolved. We are done with this first step. Moving on towards the next, which is this knowledge source. So in this knowledge source, we basically train our AI agent on how to reply the queries and the information. Now in this knowledge source, I'm going to select it as upload file. I'm going to click on this cloud, and I have already downloaded the knowledge base which I'm going to select and open it, and in this manner I have uploaded this knowledge base. If I open this knowledge base, I have created this in Google Docs. AI powered personalized diet and workout plan to transform your body. The first one is overview, what the AI can help with, user profiles, the AI support. Then we have the key input AI should asks from user. Then we have the diet plan logic. We have all the details, workout plan logic. And then we have the supplement guidance, weekly progress tracking, common user questions with AI how AI should handle. So I have created a detailed knowledge base. You can add as many as details as you want about your company, about your business, or all the details on which you are receiving a lot of queries from your customers. And you do not have to manually reply to your customers with the help of this AI agent. And how you're going to train the AI agent with the help of this knowledge base, it is going to reply to your customers automatically. So this is the knowledge base which I've created, and I have uploaded that over here. Moving on towards the next step, we have this assistant interface. So we have this heading name, subheading name. So if you want, you can keep it. Let's suppose I want to keep it as Pabbly, and you can see it has started appearing over here. If you want, you can keep the subheading. If you want, you can remove it and it will be removed from here. We have initial messages using which my AI is going to reply. You can enter 2 initial messages. I have entered only 1. Then if you want to keep this enable by power by Pabbly, you can keep it. If you want to disable, you can do that. Now we have this footer text. You can enter the footer text according to your choice and preference. I have entered privacy policy, and I have entered footer link as link to privacy policy. Then we have this user first message which I have entered I need help. Now over here, it is not necessary that whenever a user send this message I need help, only then my AI is going to reply. It is going to reply on any message. Moving on towards the next step and the final, which is choose the style link. If I open the style link, I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select dark also. Then we have this assistant shape, which is circle, square and rounded square. You can set this according to your choice and preference. We have this background color, text color, button color. You can set this according to your choice and preference. I'm going to keep it as default. Then we have this header profile picture, assistant profile picture and the background picture. You can set this according to your choice and preference. You can simply click on this cloud and select the picture and upload that just in the manner we have uploaded the knowledge base. Now we are done creating this AI agent. This was it. We have to make sure that we toggle on this active button. If we do not toggle this on, the AI will remain inactive and then we save this. If we do not save this, all this will be lost. You will see AI assistant saved successfully. You can also embed this AI assistant to your website. I'm going to click on this embed using this code, and whenever a user click on that particular button, they will be redirected towards this chat. We are done creating this AI agent. Now how we are going to activate or assign this particular AI assistant to a particular list or to all the contacts or to a particular chat. For that, on the left hand side where we can see all these options, so I'm going to open the inbox in a new tab. And here this was my chat. So over here I'm going to click on this choose AI assistant. I'm going to choose the AI assistant and then simply save this. In this manner, I have assigned this particular AI assistant to a particular chat. Now assigning AI assistant to particular chats is a very illogical manner, and that's why we are going to activate this AI assistant to a particular list or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side you can see this option of settings. We are going to go towards the inbox settings. And here we have this option of inbox settings. If I scroll down, I have this AI auto replies. So it is enabled. Please make sure that you keep this button toggled on, and then you have to select the list. You can create the list at particular contact and then assign a particular AI assistant to that particular list, or you can add more rules. Select all the contacts. Let's suppose I am going to select all the contacts, and then I can assign a particular AI assistant to all the contacts. So in this manner, whatever list you are selecting and the AI assistant you are selecting, that will be assigned to that list. Or if you want to assign a particular AI assistant to all the contacts, you can do that and then simply save this. Now here we are done with this. I'm going to open my WhatsApp and we are going to check this for the last time. I'm going to enter the message, can I eat roti or rice for weight loss? I'm going to send this message. If I receive the reply, then this is going to show us that my AI agent is working completely fine, and here it is, we have received this message. Yes, you can include rice or roti in your weight loss plan. The key is to focus on portion control and the overall balance of your diet, and here it has sent me the detailed message. So this is how this AI agent is going to work. And now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below. We will try to resolve it as soon as possible. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade later, make sure to apply the code SHUPPC and get the maximum benefits. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. Thanks for watching. Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the website given over here. Also, you can try Pabbly Chatflow for 100% free and create your own WhatsApp chatbot.